coiled up in the cables. There we are. Oh, okay. Hello! Hello world! I'm Angela. We are back again playing some Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Making our way through it. I'm just sending some of my assassins here out on missions. They bring back money and nice things. So we're going to take a minute to do that. How are y'all doing today? I am alright. Let's see, did anything particularly exciting happen today? No. No, nothing exciting happened today. Hello, Catfish, how are you doing? I was trying to think of something exciting happened today, and not really, which, you know, actually is not terrible. Let's see here. We're just gonna send Adele on a mission real quick. Nope, nothing, ever. Sometimes that's what you want, though, yeah? Alright. Looks like Beatrice doesn't get to go on a mission right now. It's alright. There we go. Alright. Let's get down to it. Although last week, yeesh. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say, I heard a little bit about your week, and, nothing's a little bit better, so let's stick with that. Ah, my goodness. My bank vault in this game is blowing up. I love it. I wish that happened in real life, where I just, like, all I'm doing is running around Rome, and my bank account keeps making more and more money. Anyway. Alright, so let's see. I did a few things offline, like I tend to do, because they were incredibly boring. So, one thing, hold on, you'll get to see the map in a second. And good heavens, does it look crowded. So there's something that, like, on the one hand, like, I'm not mad at, but also I am. They frequently have collectibles, and, like, I like trophies and achievements like you get in games. And, so I tend to go after them. But it often involves a lot of running around and collecting stuff. And, for me, I think collectibles are not bad if you can get a map in... Whoops, I just jumped on that horse's face. That was probably not my best moment. Collectibles aren't bad for me if you can get a map in-game. Like, in this game, you can get treasure maps, and they show you where all the nice, expensive treasure is to go pick up. But they do not have maps for the... I think there are 10 feathers in this game. Whoops. In the last game, there were 100 feathers, and they don't have maps for them. And 10 is, like, alright, because 10 is manageable. Even if you mess up and you miss one, it doesn't take that long to go search. The bigger issue is there are also 100 Borgia flags. And, they are obnoxious to find. If we're being honest, I have totally been looking at maps online trying to figure out where they all are. Whoops. And if you mess up and you think you got one and you didn't, or you miscount or whatever, you can end up with like 99 flags, and you have no choice, if you want to get all of them, but to either restart the game, which, no, or you have to go back and search every individual spot that the flags exist. You have to, like, find a map online and go look. I know. And so that's why, like, right now, look at this. On my map, just popped up a little treasure. Nice. I'm gonna pick that up. Um, but that's why I have done my best to avoid collecting flags outside of missions. So if we look at the map, it's just covered in these flag icons and the feather icons, but there are only going to be like 10 of those total. But that way I can sit offline at some point and just take out a piece of paper and tick them off one by one. And make sure that I've got all of them before I go and collect them. Because the collecting process is going to take like a half hour. Just sweep through everything. Maybe a little longer, but like... do it once, right? I don't want to do it more than once. What is it Gary Gergich says about, like... You know what I say? If it's not government work, if you don't have to do it twice. Well, I do not work for the government anymore. Also, I used to work for the post office. That was the part of the government I worked for, and they get mad if you have to do something again. So, most of the time it was better to do that the first time. Oh, come on, friend. Oh, no. Ow. I abhor inefficiency. Absolutely. Well, that's it. This is my attempt at being efficient. I was actually... Okay, so when I worked for the post office, I was really surprised to find that their system is actually far, far, far more efficient than people give it credit for. I think they'd lost their contract with Amazon because Amazon started delivering their packages themselves. But they initially got a contract with Amazon because dummy packages through a bunch of different delivery companies. They're like, all right, let's see which companies are the cheapest, the most efficient, the fewest lost packages, and they found that the post office actually came out on top for every single metric they had, and that was why they ended up going with the post office. Which is pretty sweet, actually. Like, good job, y'all. I keep seeing... I just ordered something. I ordered some clothes, like, a couple weeks ago. Some shorts. And, the company that they're using, like, it's not estimated to get here until, like, tomorrow. Or the next day. Or no, Thursday, I think. And I'm like, y'all... Alright, hold on, let's see here. Western part of the Coliseum. It is described in the quest for the fans. Okay. So, western part of the Coliseum. We are north. Okay, north is that way. Sorry, I just want to get this on my map, and then I can, like, do fun, exciting things. More exciting than looking for a feather on the outside of the Coliseum. Okay, let's see here. Nice. Also, my assassins are getting back. I've been doing a good job about sending them out on missions. Feathers are the worst. So I would agree with you, except that in this game there are only 10, I believe. And you know what? Like, I can make it work with 10, you know? For me... Oh, there's a rune. Or whatever it is. Shall we go check it out? We're gonna enter the creepiest part of the game, I think. Yeah, for me, because there are 100 Borgia flags, those are a little worse in this game. All right. Wonder if I have to come down from above. What was the brother's name? Started with a P. Ezio's brother who was collecting the feathers. Oh, hey, look, the feather. Nice. Okay. And now we're gonna do this one. Here we go. No? Oh, I would have thought. Oh, there we go. Trippy! That was fun. Alright. Well, thus far it's at least less creepy than the way these glyphs worked in the last game.
You dropped out of the grid. Where were you?
Not sure. Some kind of fragmented memory?
Maybe you should stop.
I'm good. I want to keep going.
Cluster 1.
Loading.
Alright, and we're back to being creepy. Sweet. Alright, Master's Hall, they did not work, but ruled from on high. So... people not doing work? People in charge? Royalty and whatnot? Okay, nope, not that one. Oh, that's weird, I didn't think it was that one. Moving away from the Sovereign and his crossed brow, the people take 2 steps forward. Away from the Sovereign, so I would assume that means... Wait, am I... Okay. Away from the Sovereign. I'm assuming that would mean the King. Two steps forward.
Loading.
It became increasingly... You no longer rely on... Haha.
Loading. Quarantine zone.
Oh, now that just is unfair. That's going to be a way to get me to never, never want to do... I know! Thank you, KU9, for understanding. Too soon. This is why I don't play games like, The Division. Ah, goodness. Okay, what is that beeping? Well, so far this is working out spectacularly. Oh! There's a thing!
Quarantine lifted.
Yeah. Again, too soon. Oh, goodness.
I'll put 16's video files here. Hopefully they'll begin to make sense as you free up each file.
I know, if only. God, okay. That'll teach me to never do one of those glyphs again. Good heavens. That was just mean. Why would you do this to me? Oh, goodness. Oh. Rude. All right, let's. You know what? That was too much for me. We're gonna do something. Okay. Anything. All right, let's get all of these markers back on so I can see what's going on around me. Okay, we've got... Ooh, Templar Agent, so I want to take care of that. And then I have... I feel like there's something to do. Oh, a Thief assignment, so maybe I'll hit that. We'll hit that first. God, okay. Anything to get out of what was just going on. It turns out one of the symptoms of my recent anxiety attacks is that my chest starts to tighten up. So when there's this creepy voice in my ears saying things like that, my chest is like, make it stop. Oh god, okay. Let's look at something else. Look at how beautiful the Colosseum is. I'm gonna guess it's broken, so it's not all that beautiful. But, look, we're in the Colosseum. Isn't that nice? very much like to go to Rome someday. Alright. Ow. There we go. So did anyone have anything exciting happen this weekend? Anything enjoyable? Good stuff. I think I've talked about this a lot. We finally got our vertical garden happening, which I'm unbelievably excited about. At some point, I think I'm gonna have to do like a virtual live stream tour of the garden. Not that it'll really be a tour because the garden is only like 10 feet by 10 feet. Like it's a really tiny patio, but but I thought that'd be nice. Oh, sweet. All my assassins bring me money back. I love this. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can change the colors of my assassins' robes, so we're gonna have to take a minute to do that. Had a party on your roof with the family. Nice. That's awesome. So my family used to live on a mountain, and we had this like really long house, and it was really easy to get up on the roof, so we used to go up there from time to time and look out over the entire valley, which was super fun. There was actually one time we looked across the valley and there were forest fires happening over the mountains on the across the valley, and it was crazy because you could actually see them from our roof, which is not my favorite thing, but enjoyable, no exciting, sure. I'm sorry. Yeah. Sometimes boring is good. Yeah, we finally planted a bunch of things in our garden, and then just today we're like... So I'm not entirely certain on, like, when we're supposed to water them, so... So we just checked that out today, and we're like, okay, so water these ones far more frequently. And these ones were good. Alright, let's see, what was I doing here? I was doing important stuff. Oh, I was going to the bank. That's the first thing I was doing. God, yeah. There we go. Alright, let's check out what thief assignment we've got going on in here. Ooh.
Ezio.
The Centochi are angry.
Bene.
I expect retaliation.
They will have no opportunity. We take the fight to them. Seek out my spies.
Alright, that was a nice, quick and to the point cutscene. Oh, gotcha. It's one of those... I always forget sometimes they have missions, but they're scattered around the map, but you don't get access to them until you start. Until you, like, go and talk to the head dude. Alright. Oh, come on. There we are. So there's a musical that I'm not actually terribly familiar with. I know that Zero Mostel who played the original Tevye, I believe, in Fiddler on the Roof, was in it. And it's called A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum. And my recollection is it takes place in Rome. And they talk about the 7 hills of Rome. And I never really understood that when I looked at, like, pictures of Rome, because the Rome that I have always seen is just city as far as the eye can see. But when I play this game, I'm like, oh, would you look at the different hills? I guess they do exist. How funny, I had no idea. Who said video games aren't, educational? There we go. That's where I'm going. Okay. Thief assignment.
Hey, hey!
I think it's funny how in these games the thieves always hang out on the rooftops. Except for the one time that I said that was what was going to happen, because this time apparently they're hanging out somewhere else. Oh, there we go. On the ground level. Ah, this dude making me look like an idiot.
Ezio, La Volpe has uncovered an opportunity too golden to ignore. A gift from the Borgia to the Cento Occhi. It is filled with bargains, promises, and payoff. Needless to say, it holds great value for our guild if you manage to steal it.
Nice. Stay undetected while attempting to steal the contents of the box. Okay. We'll see how that goes. I appreciate that the thieves in this game all seem to wear a sort of uniform. I'll bet that's really handy. Alright. We're gonna take 2 seconds. I see a blacksmith I can talk to real quick. Yes. Alright. Ooh, plenty of new things I can buy. And yet none of them are as good as what I have. That's too bad. Alright.
Come again, please.
Goodness. I can tell my tea hasn't totally kicked in yet, because, like, there have been, like, 4 things that I meant to do, but I just haven't started yet. I said we were gonna pick new clothes out for the assassin recruits. It's actually super nice, I don't have to pay anything for those clothes. I said I was gonna invest in real estate. We'll give it a few minutes. What was that? Yeah, I know, I gotta drink that tea. I've started, we'll see how long it takes to kick in. Sugar slam! Alright, let's see here.
Right, the bastard. We are not cowards. We meant.
Alright, play smart, not hard. Try not to be seen. Oh. Oh god, there are a lot of them. Okay, this is going to be a little more difficult than I thought.
His honorable surrender makes meeting his demand equally honorable. Campo dei Fiori tomorrow at the usual time.
Thankfully, someone I know bought the crossbow. Oh, shoot. I'm not here. That didn't work as well as I was hoping. Come on.
Master, don't lose him! He's getting away!
If he was here, he's gone now.
Oh. Ah, shoot. That did not go the way I wanted it to. Oh, God. Nope. Abort. Run. Jump. I wonder if I already failed the, stay undetected while attempting to steal the contents of the box. I don't know. We'll find out in a minute if I actually failed it or not. Nice. It always makes me laugh when they, like, they're within eyesight and they, but their timer runs out, so then they're like, oh, nope, time to stop following him, and then I can walk right by them, and they're like, who are you? Alright, let's try this again. Oop, there we go. Ow. So recently we've been watching many movies. We've been doing a thing where we watch, you know, they have the Disney live action movies now. What was that? So one of the things we've been doing is watching like the original animated films. Oh god, there are a lot more guards down there. That's unfortunate. And then we've been watching the live action ones right after, and we just watched Pete's Dragon for the first time. The new. It's weird because Pete's Dragon is already live action, so they just redid it. But it was super interesting. I think they made some good changes to make it an actually better film. Yeah, better story. Alright, I think I need me some courtesans. Woof, Pete's Dragon. It's funny because to me, Pete's Dragon in the new version is so much more like a dog. Just in that, like, in its physicality, it's like, oh, puppy. You good pup. Alright.
Alright, go.
The remake, yeah, the remake is better. Definitely a better movie. I'm actually not mad about the original, but they don't really compare. Goodness, I spent so long trying to do the full synchronization thing on this. There's gotta be a better way. Ooh, more courtesans. Hello, ladies.
without permits will be flawed publicly.
What other movies did we watch recently? Yeah. So, we set out this this year attempting to watch, was it 250 movies by the end of the year? And we were like looking like we might make that goal, but we weren't positive. And then this happened. And I'm pretty sure we watched nearly a movie a day while we were during like April, at least. Ooh, here we go. Thank you to my courtesan friends for getting me in here to do this looting. Nailed it. Ah, shoot. Nope, I'm not here, I'm not here, I'm not here, I'm not here. Shh. There we go, that was close. Sweet, that actually went far better than I was expecting. And once again, courtesans to the rescue. Whoa. Yep.
Sorry.
That's right, we did watch Beetlejuice. Yeah? Huh. Yeah, we watched Beetlejuice. I'm not sure I'm not sure it's really a great movie. I think the concept is, in this case, better than the execution. Fair? Well, and I know they made a musical out of it, although I do not know much about the musical. Have I seen the alas, no, I have not seen the Beetlejuice musical.
Grazie, Ezio. I will take this to Laboratory.
Oh, is it on the interwebs? Okay. Might have to take a look. That's what we watched. I was trying to remember. So I was like, we watched something last night, and I can't for the life of me remember what it was. It was Once Upon a Mattress. Which was actually... So, Once Upon a Mattress... What is... Okay. It's one of those movies, excellent when you're young, then you watch it when you're older and think, was this always this terrible? Yeah. So we've been having a few problems with that recently. The one that got me, so I here we go. Oh, there's a story. The Crow. I am not familiar with that one.
Oh, that's Pardon Me, the movie that he died on.
Oh, goodness. So when I was in like middle school, maybe like my early years in high school, one day I got really sick and was staying home from school, and I was sick enough that I like was not feeling good in the slightest. I didn't even want to get up from the couch. And so I just kind of agreed with myself that I was going to watch whatever movie was left in the DVD player from whoever watched it last. So the last person to watch a movie was my little sister, who had watched the Lizzie McGuire movie. Speaking of Rome. And I remember watching it, and I mean, I was sick, but, like, I didn't want to get up, so I watched it, and I was like, oh, this is not bad. Hallow is a horrible person. And that was all well and good. And so we went back to watch it again, like a week or two ago. It's not a good movie. We didn't get very far into it, and I felt so bad for making my wife watch it with me.
Well, thankfully you didn't make me watch the whole thing.
Yeah, she's like, thankfully you didn't make me watch the whole thing. Yeah, I have more sense than that, thankfully. But yeah, that was an unfortunate discovery. No, we didn't watch the whole thing. How far did we get in? Like half an hour?
Not about. If that.
About half an hour, if that. The hey now at the concert is the best part. I do remember the concert, yeah. I mean, to be clear, the music in that movie is a bop, like, of the highest order. Oh, sweet, you can do this. Go poison an oval. Yes. Go back, give it more time. Are you familiar with this movie? Have you seen it? I'm not sure I can give it more time. It was rough. Well, okay, so, and it's so sad because the movie we had watched right before that was, okay, everyone wants us to go back and rewatch it.
It was so bad! God, it was really bad.
So the thing that kills me is right before we watched that, KVO9 says, duh, but that's why it's so good.
Yeah,
We're all in quarantine. What else are you gonna do? This is the most my chat has ever blown up. Unfortunately, like, this is what my chat is going to be remembered for. Is convincing us to just go back and watch the Lizzie McGuire movie. KBO9 says bad like Mamma Mia.
Well, there you go. Mamma Mia is only acceptable because of the sequel.
Yeah, that is the funny thing, actually. So we were never a big fan of Mamma Mia, and then we went and watched the sequel, and good heavens, it just made it so much better. I was shocked. Shrinking Violet says maybe we can watch it and stream us watching it.
Oh my god. That'd be funny if we did a special Twitch stream like once every hour.
Oh goodness. Oh, what a mess.
Watching some nonsense. That'd be funny. That'd be pretty funny.
Oh god.
But we don't have the rights to stream any movies.
No, but would you just stream our reactions?
It's true.
Bad movie Mondays. Oh goodness.
That'd be pretty funny.
Alright, give me 2 seconds. Volster's troops has already begun to recruit untrained soldiers. His veteran trainers are critical to find and kill them. Okay. So, unfortunately, right before we had watched that movie, we watched a different one that I thought was kind of in the same vein. Oh. Ow. I just fell off multiple stories. Okay. I thought it was kind of in the same vein. It was, so my wife watched The Parent Trap, the original one, with Haley Mills?
Yes, Haley Mills and Haley Mills.
Haley Mills and Haley Mills. And so, like, that was The Parent Trap to her. And then I was like, so, I grew up with Lindsay Lohan, The Parent Trap. I think we've talked about this. And I'm going to be honest, I kind of love it. Like, that's what's up. That is the Parent Trap to me. And so we watched the Haley Mills version, and then we... courtesans, come on. And then we watched the Lindsay Lohan version. And we were both pleasantly surprised, because I was worried, you know, those movies you watch in your childhood that you think are good at the time. Love the original Parent Trap. Yeah. So that's Shrieking Violet. So, but I'm just so used to Lindsay Lohan. And you know those movies, like, you think they're good, and then they're not. So I was worried it was going to be like that. There we go. That actually worked better than I was expecting. So we decided to watch that, and we were like, oh, this is actually really good. So we were super bolstered by that. No one should get used to Lindsay Lohan. Well, this was when she was still a kid, like... Oh, poor Lindsay Lohan. But, so I was really hoping that, it was going to be something like that, and, it wasn't. Which was really too bad. Goodness, I did not expect the hot topic today to be the Lizzie McGuire movie. Yeah, Parent Trap is better than Lizzie McGuire. That is correct. Yeah, both of them. To be clear. Yeah. Ooh, girl. All right, let's chase down this dude. We'll try and do this in a nice, sneak way. Or maybe not. Maybe we'll just run straight at him. Ooh, girl. Come on. Come on, dude. Oh, don't walk away. Come on. There we go. Don't walk away, said the assassin. I'm convinced. Wait, you remember the mortification of getting your kids to watch Weird Science?
No, Weird Science!
That movie and premise itself did not age well. I don't remember.
It's where they, like, make this hot girl, like, these nerd kids, like...
Oh, God. Oh, it's one of those.
Like a robot, maybe?
Oh, goodness.
It's some solid 80s.
Solid, good old-fashioned 80s misogyny, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, I don't remember that one at all.
It reminds me of, like, Adventures in Babysitting.
Gotcha. Oh, goodness. So, you know what's funny? I feel like, I feel like what generally happens with technology is we discover we can do this awesome new thing. And we're really excited about it, and so we do that thing, and it's like, yeah, it's awesome. But then all of a sudden the market gets saturated with really awful versions of that thing. So it's funny to me that, like, there were some bad 80s and 90s movies, but that was, like, decades after that technology came into existence. So I feel like we should have had a better handle on things. But apparently not. Alright, let's see here. We've got 2 of 3 targets down. Ooh, blacksmith. I've got the money. Let's support the blacksmiths. Support your local blacksmiths. That's a important lesson to take away.
Big sail!
Wait, what was that? At the time, my kids wondered why I was intent on getting them to watch teenage boys take a shower with Kelly LeBrock. Luckily, the kids don't seem to have been scarred by the experience. Yeah. Yeah. Ammunition, that's what I was looking for. There we go.
You'll be well satisfied, I know it.
Oh. Speaking of me being distracted, what's the question of the day? Excellent question. I'm going to fill that question with another question, which is, let's ride bikes. Okay, hold on. I wrote down a question of the day because I would forget otherwise. Oh, that's right. That's what it is. Okay. I like buttons. So buttons. Sorry, what are we talking about? Question. Hula hoops. Question of the day. God, what a mess. Okay, thank goodness for editing tools. It lets me edit out all these parts of the stream when I post them later. Okay, question of the day is, do you like to be surprised? Are you like the person that shakes the holiday gift in the closet? Like you go rooting through the closet to find it and you shake it so that you can figure out what it is? Or would you rather, like, not? No, don't edit. We'll see. We'll see how bad it is when I've had tea later and try and watch it. So I secretly like to be surprised. I have a really hard time knowing there's a surprise coming my way. But I don't actually want to know about it. So, like, I don't... But I do have... Okay, I have this awful habit, and I don't know how it happens, but, like... You love surprises, but... You're so hard to surprise because you always happen to guess. Okay, so, I think you'll like this story. I don't know why I can't, like... No matter how hard my poor wife tries to surprise me, it never ends up working. And I don't know why. It's like, it'll always be the day before, and there will be some random thing that tips me off. So like when she took us to Disneyland, 100% no, do not surprise. Catfish. Yeah, I'm if we're honest, I'm not terribly surprised. Okay, and KBO9, you don't like big surprises. You like to know the plan, but you do like unexpected little things like a note or a cup of coffee from a friend or something. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, I hear that. That's very nice. I like that. So, my poor wife.
Any story that starts with my poor wife.
I know.
Alright, I'm gonna get out of here.
No. So, like, okay. When she took me to Disneyland, this for our anniversary this past time, which was the one y'all saw this. This was you second that, nice. This was the one where she set up. What was that? Sheltering in place Disneyland. So she set up the apartment like Disneyland, and had this great grand plan. And the whole point was that I was not supposed to know anything about it, which I was on board with. And then, the night before it was supposed to happen, we happened to be having, like, multiple streams with our families that day, and one of the Zoom meeting links with the families didn't work, so I closed, and we were on her laptop. Now, on my laptop, when you close a tab, it jumps back to whatever the tab was that you had open previously. It doesn't go to the last tab in line, if that makes sense. Turns out on hers it does. So, Zoom link wasn't working. I close out of that tab. Sorry, I'm looking around for some courtesans to help me with this mission. And what should pop up but a picture that she was going to use for our trip to Disneyland. And I knew she was planning something, but I didn't know what. And then I saw it, and I went, she's taking us to Disneyland. That's what's happening. We're going to have Disneyland in the apartment. And I felt so bad, and I tried, like, not to say anything about it. But then at a certain point, like, something else popped up, and she saw it, and I was like, oh. And she was like, you saw it, you know what's happening, don't you? And I was like, yeah, and I saw this other picture when I closed, I'm sorry. And that is how I ruined Christmas. Yeah, darn it, Bernice. And I don't know how, like, that's not the first time something weird like that has happened either. It's always with, like, big plans she's making, and then I find out right before, through some, like, random dire chance, like, who... I don't know. I feel so bad every time, though. There we are, courtesans, thank goodness. Yeah. Yeah, my wife's saying she thinks maybe it's because we live in, like, a tiny one-bedroom apartment and don't have any space to take care of, like, anything on our own. That could have something to do with it. Yeah, I like good surprises. Birthday parties, things like that. Those are always good. One of the best surprises I remember having, actually, was, funnily enough, this is going to sound weird until we actually get to the crux of it. It was my bachelor party, which I had no idea was happening. Oh, come on. There we go. Hey, it worked. I had no idea it was happening. Oh god, they killed the courtesans. Y'all know what that means. It's time for everyone here to die. One right after the other. Oh. What did I say to you about dying? There we go. You killed the courtesans. Sorry, hold on. I know I was telling a story, but I gotta chase down this dude first. Get back here! There it is.
Leave me alone! Leave me alone!
You do not touch them, ever. Okay, where were we? Bachelor party. So, my wife and I did a joint bachelorette party in Disneyland, funnily enough, with basically our bridal party. And then one of her friends was like, oh, you should totally have, like, a bachelorette party, and so I think they went and sang karaoke. And then, but, like, then it was like, okay, I don't have a bachelor party, because none of my friends... Yeah, none of my male friends live in the area anymore. Like, one's in New York, one's in Los Angeles. My best friend was in Las Vegas at the time, going to school. And so we decided to have, like, okay, I'm going to have a bachelor party, but somehow. And so it was going to be, I think it was just going to be me and my wife. Yeah, we were going to go out to dinner.
We did.
And have fun. And we did. And then I got back to the apartment, and it turned out my wife had called all of our female friends, and they had my bachelor party in the apartment. So we played Rock Band, and they all wore fake mustaches. And we had drinks and Rock Band for hours, and that was my surprise bachelor party that I was not expecting. And it was fantastic, so I think that might be one of the best surprises I've had.
That's fun. That's actually...
Rock on.
I saw The Crown, and that's what made me think it was surprising.
That's right. I actually, you know what? Hold on. There we go. So we play a fun game. I saw online, it's a holiday game. Dorkly amazing and so good. Thank you all. I saw a fun game. It's a holiday game. It's actually supposed to be a drinking game where you put a Santa hat on the corner of your TV. And anytime someone wears the hat, like you're watching TV and someone's head is just in the corner of the frame so that it looks like they're wearing the Santa hat, you take a drink. So we have this. This is my bachelor party crown. There we go. That sits on the TV these days, but you can't see it because the camera's so low. Anyway, but now it sits on the corner of the TV, and when people wear the crown, it makes us laugh. As it turns out, I think Twitch has rules against streaming music-based games, unfortunately. Which is too bad. Alright. What? Huh. Okay, I need help. I want assassins in colors other than assassin white. So if you see a color here that you like, let me know, and I will change them all up. So that, you know, it's important when you're in an assassin order to all look the part. So they're all going to look exactly the same. But our options are assassin white, Venetian azure, Tuscan emerald, which is a color they didn't have in the shops when I went, Florentine crimson, wetland ebony, and then we're back to assassin white. So if any of those you like, let me know in the comments. I'll scroll through them one more time, and then I'll run around, and if I see someone, first person to pop up with an answer. Ooh, ebony, done. All right. Nice, quick, and easy. Sweet. We're going to change all of them just because that way... I don't know why. I'm the person who, like, when I get a new phone or a computer, I have to change every single setting on it. For no other reason than because it's mine and I decided I wanted it that way. Even, like, stupid things that have no bearing on anything else. There we go. Done. Thank you very much, Honeybee. Alright, of course I do all this, and then next thing I'm going to do is send them all out on missions, so I won't get to see them. But still, at least I will know. They are looking good doing their assassin missions. That's right, and they've got some... we're down to some... They've been doing a lot of missions, so they're down to some pretty high-level stuff. Hold on. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. There we go. Nope. Boom. So close. Alright, there we go. I don't like to leave anything to chance, so I always make sure that there's a 100% chance of success when I send my assassins out on missions. These are people's lives we're talking about. Nope. Okay. Pretenders. Nope. Oops. Ooh, get a clad of ring for this. Nice. There we go. Excellent, and now they are all off on missions. Thank you. Sometimes I do this, and then I do a story mission, and the special requirement is using the assassin recruits, and I'm like, oh, that's unfortunate. I wish I'd known that ahead of time. Alright, let's get back to it. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to play music-based video games on Twitch, but they do have Twitch Sings, where you can sing karaoke. Which I need to look into and play around with more to see. Every time I play it right now, I'm like, I feel like I should sound better than that. And it worries me. Alright, we're going to do another thief assignment. That's what we're going to do.
Alright, you're not a music lover. I get it.
Every time I see one of the guys playing guitar, I guess technically he's playing a lute, but playing guitar on the streets in these games, it reminds me of how, like, for a while I wanted to be, like, a cool dude who had a guitar. And, like, walked around with a guitar and looked cool. And then I realized I didn't know how to play. And I tried learning, but I, like, was never good enough to, like, actually play. Plus, the guitar class I took was a beginning guitar class, and it was It was classical. So we played flamenco, which was actually super cool, and I developed an appreciation for flamenco guitar. Because it's really technique-driven. And that was awesome. But, like, nobody wants to listen to you play flamenco guitar just out and about, unfortunately. So I realized I wasn't going to be that cool dude with the guitar. But I did realize maybe just maybe, I could get away with, like, we had a guitar that had a broken string. So I was like, maybe if I just carry the guitar with the broken string around, and then when people ask me to play something, I can just be like, oh, I would, but I have a broken string, and you know, I don't have any new strings yet. And then my ADD kicked in and I forgot what I was doing and didn't think about it again until now. It's okay, my mom says I'm cool. There's a part of me that, so I used to play saxophone. I used to play bari sax, actually, which was super cool. Not that anyone actually thought it was cool. Hold on, we're gonna talk to this dude real quick.
I expected a younger man. How could someone of your years be as swift as they claim? Prove it!
Alright, let's get to it. Sounds like a race, and you know how I do with races. Not well. Alright, defeat the challenger at his own race. Let's go. Complete in 60 seconds. Oh. There we go. Goodness. Come on, dude. Okay, so we're not going to do terribly well on this one. In that case, might as well tell the story. So, I used to play bari sax, which I liked knowing that I could play it, but wasn't terribly cool. And recently, I've been thinking, like, I wish I could get a new bari sax, and because that'd be nice to, like, go back to playing an instrument that I actually know how to play. I think that would be super fun. And then I looked them up online, and, like, a bari sax is like $2,000. Like, even a awful cheap used one is ridiculously expensive. Yeah, they do not come cheap. They might be as little as like $1,200 or something. Also, you don't look as cool when you're lugging it around because they're like ridiculously heavy and really boxy in their cases. So like, no one's gonna think that's a cool thing. But still, I would like to go back to playing an instrument that I actually know how to play. Because I can, like, plunk out chords on the piano, and I can play, like, little spa riffs on the guitar. but I don't actually know what I'm doing. Alright, let's do this. Come on, friends. Ow! God, all these guys with their crossbows. Oh, great. My assassins are doing their missions. That's nice to know. Okay, so I have 15 seconds to get the last... Oh god, 3. Okay, so it looks like I'm not gonna... Gotcha! Okay, so I can take the high road up there. And then where's the next one? It's over there. How am I supposed to do this whole thing in that little time? Okay. We're gonna try it one more time and then we leave this mission because, no. Alright. Reset one more time. Focus. Ha! Like that's gonna happen. Go, go, go. Go, Ezio.
You shouldn't be here.
I know, but... Alright, come on, friend. Oh, gods. Oh. Ah, okay. Oh! Oh, snap! I actually did it. I think I did it like 1 second overtime. But, hey, I'll take it. Goodness. Nice. That worked out better than I expected. That actually reminds me. So once upon a time, when, I don't remember if I've told this story. I guess we'll find out. Stop me if you've heard this one. On this stream. On this, this channel. So once upon a time, when I was working on becoming a firefighter, I took the, there's a standardized physical test that they sometimes, some departments give firefighters now. Because it used to be that, departments would have their own tests. They would make everything up themselves, they would run them themselves, and then there was a group that got together and basically went, hey, what if we standardized everything, and we could even have just one group. Ooh, Borgia Courier, you have money. There we go. Alright, and now I'm launched, of course. We said, hey, what if we standardized everything, and then departments wouldn't even necessarily have to run their own stuff anymore, their own tests. They could just, like, we could have testing facilities where the candidates go, and then when they apply to a place, to a department, they can just go like, alright, here's the card that says I passed the standard tests, and the departments could be like, alright, cool, well done. And that way they don't have to spend any time or money doing that themselves. So, the standardized test is called the Candidate Physical Agility Test. It is absolutely miserable. It is like the most physically demanding thing I have ever done. You have 10 minutes and 20 seconds. It starts... I think it's 10 minutes, 20 seconds. It starts with 3 minutes on a Stairmaster moving at 1 step per second, which for me is way too slow. I'm like, why can't I just, like, I'd rather go up, I have long legs, let me just go up at my own speed. No. It has to be 1 step per second, and at that point in the test, you are wearing a 75-pound weight vest.
We have an unspoken agreement.
And that's how it starts. Alright, hold on 2 seconds.
We do not steal from them, and in turn, they do not see us. But the Cento Occhi prey upon these people. Their banditti patrol Roma's rooftops today. If they were to disappear, no one would miss them.
Alright. Hunt the Cento Occhi bandits who patrol the rooftops preying on the poor. Kill all of the bandits with the pistol. Alright, that's easy enough. So, the first 3.5 minutes is 1 step per second on the Stairmaster with 75-pound weight vest. For the rest of the test, you only have a 50-pound weight vest. But they have, it's a bunch of events. Oh god, is this guy gonna run? Okay. Whoops. I think I accidentally just had a bunch of guards killed on my command. I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was doing that. I pushed the wrong button. So they have a bunch of different events, and so like one of them is a hose drag. You have to pick up the hose and run 50 feet around a barrel, and then 50 feet at a 90-degree angle. There we go. And then you have to pull the hose in a certain amount of a certain number of feet. And then there's another event where it's all based on like what you would actually be doing in the field, except that it's like you showed up to a fire and you are the only person there. So there's another one that's forced entry, so it's you pick up the sledgehammer and you have to use it to bash down a thing, and there's another one where you have to raise a ladder, and you have a certain amount of distance you have to walk between every single one. You're not allowed to run them, you have to walk them. There's one part that simulates being in confined space, so you have to crawl through this tunnel and do a right-hand search so that you don't get lost, so that you make sure you come out the right way, because if you come out the wrong way, then you get docked points or something. And it's pitch black in there, and so you have to feel your way around obstacles and over things and under things and all sorts of stuff. What else? Oh, there's a dummy drag. It's a 165-pound dummy, and you have to drag it around a barrel and back. Yeah, that was a day. There we go. Nice. So anyway, all this stuff, and I did the test, and what I realized was that part with the Stairmaster with the 75-pound weight vest was awful and is what'll get you, and I managed to finish the test with exactly 1 second to spare. I think that's what they wrote on the certificate, which means like you passed barely, but you passed. It turns out the pass rate is not very high for the first time. Thank you. It was miserable. It was like the worst day of my life. My poor wife. Again, all of these stories with my poor wife drove me home after it, and I'm so... What?
I'm gonna tell the beginning part where I insisted that I drive you there.
Yeah, so she insisted she'd drive me there, and then and then she...
No.
Yeah, she drove me home after, and I'm so glad she did, because I was not in good shape after that. The shape I was in was kind of puddle-shaped.
Yeah, approximately puddle-shaped.
Yeah, it was miserable. It was awful, but I was really glad I did it. That was nice. 2 of 10 would not recommend. It's funny though, because there's a woman who I think I talked about earlier who reminds me of Judy Hopps. She's a cool lady. Did I go to firefighter school? I did not. No. I ended up realizing not long after that I am not a big fan of working in emergency services. I actually think no one should work in emergency services for more than like 5 years, because it's not good for your mental health. That was the training I did. I passed the physical test, and I actually passed the written exams as well. But it turns out firefighting is an unreasonably competitive field. It didn't used to be, actually. Before it was September 11th, that's what did it. It was never a competitive field, and then September 11th happened, and all of a sudden they got a huge influx of candidates. And now, I have a friend who he works for Austin, City of Austin Fire Department in Texas, and I think when he went there, I think they had like 9 open positions, and they had like 10,000 applicants, which is just unbelievable to think about. Yeah, right? And you wouldn't think about it, but like all of those people, they just want to be firefighters. It's crazy. I was on shift with him working at the ambulance company when he got the email that he had gotten that he got the job, which was funny because he actually applied to it like a year and a half before that, but they weren't able to hire anyone because they were in a lawsuit, and then and so they basically said, yeah, don't hold your breath because we're not hiring anyone, and then they finished the hiring freeze and he got in, which is super cool.
The Gento Occhi employs silver tongue scribe Vincenzo.
Oh,
Despite
Vincenzo.
his eloquence, he often fights with a Borgia guard named Galvano. We now have a chance to damage relations between our two enemies. Find Galvano, kill him, and take something personal from his body. Plant it on Vincenzo. My brothers and I will make sure the Borgia hear what we want them to hear.
Nice. Alright, let's do it. Steal the thing, give it to the other thing. Frame Vincenzo from Galvano's murder to create conflict between the Borgia and the Gento Occhi. Oh, remain undetected. We'll see how well that works. Yeah, so I did the physical test, I did the written tests, but I only ever applied to one department, and then I stopped applying to departments. I did consider, I wanted to try working for a volunteer department since then, but as it turns out, where we live, there are only 3 volunteer departments in the entire county, and they always they require you to live within a certain area of them, within like... Oh, okay, we're gonna restart this mission because I got detected. Restart. Reset one more time. So there are only like 3 departments in the county, and we don't actually live in the zones for any of them, which is too bad. We do have a friend who was in one of them, though. The volunteer departments are cool, though, because they are generally... They're not as competitive, because the really competitive places are like people who want to get paid to do this. But the volunteer departments, even though they are actually held to the same standards, just to be clear. Oh, nice. That worked better than I was expecting. For some reason, it's just not as competitive. So most of them, like, if you apply, they're pretty happy that you applied. Because for the most part, they don't have the opportunity to get quite as many firefighters. Although, interesting little fact. I can plant the evidence on Vincenzo without being detected. Let's make it happen. Interesting little fact is, in the U.S., something like 2/3 or 3/4 or something of firefighters are volunteer. Most of our firefighters in this country are not paid. And in fact, most of the time, unless you live in a big, big city, you are being covered by a volunteer department, not by a career department. Wait, so... What is happening? Okay, so I'm supposed to go plant this... like, ring on some guy. Plant the evidence on Vincenzo without being detected. Where is Vincenzo? This is weird.
I have heard the vac. Stop it! What's the matter with you? Good one.
Okay, I'm looking. I literally don't have a mission marker. What is happening? Set display. Okay, let's turn everything off and on again. What? Okay. Alright. I don't know what to do, y'all. Okay, I'm just gonna use a fast travel port and see if that... So I'm supposed to plant evidence on some guy, but there's no indication on the world map of where that guy is supposed to be. Which is gonna make this a lot harder because I am not just running through the entirety of Rome on foot, like... Vincenzo! Vincenzo! Where are you? Uh-uh.
Have you lost already? Hey, bless it, man.
There we go. Alright. Let's use this and see what happens. Okay, then no, I don't want to use it, but... Oh, this booth's not padded. Okay, let's instead... Alright, we're going to turn all those off. We're going to try something different. We're going to turn off all of the markers. There we go, except the ones that I need right now. That didn't help. Okay. New plan. We're going to cry. And by cry, I mean we're just gonna end the mission and try it again. There we go. So, funny story. When I was looking into volunteer fire department stuff, we went to Disneyland, actually. And just happened to come across one of Disneyland's firefighters. So Disneyland actually has its own fire department, which I think is really interesting. They run completely independently of Anaheim's. They might actually have a few engines or other apparatus. I don't remember. But they need special training because it's not like Disneyland advertises where all of their fire hydrants are. So they have to know all of the back ways to get places. They are actually experts in the park in terms of like the layout and all of the secret passageways, because they have to be able to pop up anywhere in the park. It doesn't matter if there's a parade going on. They need to know the secret back way to get where they're trying to go. And they know all the rides by heart and where all of like the fire hydrants and the hoses that are like in the buildings and stuff. They know where all those are. But they're apparently like the fun department as well, in that they have their daily duties, they make their rounds, they inspect things to make sure that they are, you know, unlikely to catch fire, and they do a good job, right? They get called in, you know, if a ride starts smoking, they're the first ones to get called in, and they take care of business however they need to do that, but the rest of the time, they chill backstage and have barbecues. But like, there are thousands of people working at Disneyland on any given day that it's open, so they can't share with everyone, so all of the other departments are super jealous and like have to walk by as all the firefighters are outside grilling. It sounds like a sweet gig. Also, most of them, interestingly enough, are actually retired. They say they have a few guys that are younger, but whether you're retired or no matter how long you've spent in the fire service, and this is, from what I've heard, very, very much like Disney operates like this. This is what they do. No matter how much experience you have, when you go to work at Disney, you start at the bottom and you work your way up. They run like the 1950s company that they always have. And so a lot of them are like, whoops. Shoot. A lot of them are like chiefs or assistant chiefs or what have you. There we go. Oh. There we go. Nice. Okay, so I have to drop Galvano's body. Gotcha. I didn't realize all the parts that were in this mission. Whoops. There we go. Now I have a mission marker. Oh, that makes me so happy. Okay, I need some courtesans to help me out with this. Per the usual. Yes! And who should be here but the courtesans. Thank you, ladies. Alright, come on. I love it though. While I was talking to the Disneyland firefighter, his uniform looks like a typical firefighter uniform, except that his badge has a Mickey head on it, which I thought was fun. Alright, come on, ladies. There we go.
Feel like a man again.
I can set bones, stitch hearts, apply poultices, and even improve the humor.
Boom.
Vincenzo. Calvano's been found dead.
What business is that of mine?
You two were on bad terms. I have to search you.
If you must. It will only serve to exonerate me.
Haha.
What is that?
Come with me.
Nailed it. Sweet. All right. Making progress. Let's continue on this journey. Oh, that's right. I think that was the last of the thief missions that I had to do, which means it's time to go kill a Templar agent, and then we're going to do an actual real-life story mission, I think. That's where we're going to head after a Templar agent. I hope y'all are having fun. I've been having fun. Even getting yelled at about the Lizzie McGuire movie. I kid, but only slightly. But no, I've been having a very good time, so I hope y'all are enjoying. If you're just joining us, I am Angela. We're doing this Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Assassin's Creed from 4 to 6 Pacific time. Right now we're on Brotherhood. And Thursday and Saturday, we also play a joint stream with my wife, Megasaurus Rocks. And we play Lego games like Lego Harry Potter is what we're playing right now. Years 5 through 7, and we're making our progress on that. And this time, we're actually saving all the endgame stuff so that you can watch it on stream, because it turns out like half the game takes place after you finish the game. But anyway, come join us, chat, talk. There's always a question of the day. Today's was, do you like to be surprised? Why or why not? What was the best surprise you ever had? I'm about to get surprised falling off all these rocks. No? Okay, nice. Or I'm going to be pleasantly surprised when I don't die falling off the cliff. That worked far better than I was expecting. Alright, what's up, dude? Talk to me.
Get down! He's still out there!
Who?
One of Borgia's dogs. He tried to build a resistance. He came to our house and began firing his arquebus. My poor little Anna, she's... I've got to get back.
Just one shooter. It will be easy to overtake. Cannot be very accurate.
He would kill us if we stay.
Careful, Ezio.
I will run to the next pillar to draw his fire. Try to flank him.
Let's go. Kill the target using the hidden blade within 45 seconds. He is firing indiscriminately from his high vantage point. I do not like this guy. Let's get rid of him. Oh, dude.
Adesso basta.
And don't scare easily. I see him. Hurry! Yes, that face would please me on a spike.
Whew, that was close. That dude almost caught up to me. Oh.
Get him! Don't worry, he won't get far. I see him.
Oh, come on. No, no, no. Come on. I think I did it. But I don't get to find out until after the cutscene. Oh. I'm not that patient. Requiescat in pace. Did I do it? Tell me. Also, look at those glasses. Goodness. That's right, 100% sync. That's what I'm talking about. Ow. There we go. Nice. That worked out better than expected. Oh, I love it when that happens. I love it when a plan comes together. Reference. Alright, let's head on up. It is time to do a story mission. Which I think is actually our first story mission of the stream today. There we go. So they keep having this little icon pop up on my mini-map. That has, it's the Leonardo icon, so it normally means Leonardo da Vinci's there and I can go talk to him and he'll, like, make fancy things for me to buy. Which is great, except right now it's a total lie. I've already bought everything he has to sell, but it keeps popping up on my map and I'm like, oh, I should go check in with Leonardo. And then I keep going there and they're like, yeah. I'm like, dude, I ran halfway across Rome. Do you have any idea how big this city is? Be a little bit more considerate, Leonardo. There we go. Ooh.
Who goes there?
Salve to you too.
Ezio! I was expecting my wife.
Somehow that does not surprise me.
The French putane have us under pressure.
Tell me about their general.
Don't appreciate your tone, Bartolomeo.
Cesare persuaded King Louis to lend him an entire army to defeat me. I'm flattered.
Where can I find him?
It's only a matter of time before I have Valois by the throat. We have them in retreat.
They seem to be getting closer.
The situation is under control.
Close the gates!
Bene, so maybe I could use a little help.
Oh, Bartolomeo. Prevent the French troops from seizing the barracks by lowering the 3 gates leading inside. Alright. And don't take any damage. This sounds like it's going to go well. And there. I already failed. Okay, let's we're gonna take it back real quick. Oh, goodness. So one of the reasons I have a hard time playing racing games is I hate getting right to the end and then losing, and I appreciate that this game gives me more of a heads up. It's like, no, you're gonna fail right now. Ow. Okay. Alright, new plan. Because I want to make this happen. We're gonna try one more thing. Does it involve smoke bombs? Yes. Yes, it does.
Yes.
So, smoke bomb. There we go. Number 1. No, let go, Ezio. There we go. There we go, number 2. Work smart, not hard. And sometimes working smart means smoke bombs. Eliminate the remaining soldiers. Hahaha. Oh, sweet, I got an achievement. Or a trophy, airstrike. For evidently killing a bunch of these guys using my assassins.
The Baron de Valois signals from the field.
Nice.
Bonjour, Général d'Alviano. Êtes-vous prêt à vous rendre?
Why don't you come closer and say that?
You must learn how to speak French. It would mask your barbaric sensibility.
The mustache on this dude.
Perhaps you could teach me, and I would instruct you in fighting, since you seem to do so little of it.
As amusing as this parley has been, I'd like your unconditional surrender before sunrise.
Ha! My Lady Bianca will whisper it in your ear.
I believe another lady might object to that.
Whoa.
Mio marito vi ammazzerà tutti.
I'll kill you for tutto francese!
Calm down, for your wife's sake. You know my terms. Enter my camp unarmed at dawn. And practice your French. Soon all of Italy will be speaking it.
Yeah.
I'll get you, pezzo di merda, figlio di puttana!
Goodness. That dude's mustache reminds me. I've worked so hard to get my mustache to a place where it can actually, like, hold a shape. And so I used to, when I was working backstage, if I was working on a show that was fitting for it, I would curl up the edges. I was working on Peter Pan, and I call it my Captain Hook mustache. Just get the little curly Q at the end. But that takes a lot of product and is uncomfortable.
This is their camp?
You steal a man's wife and then go hide inside a fortress? Nothing hangs between your thighs. In fact, there is a hole there, so deep it reaches into the maledetto inferno!
What good are you two are dead? We will regroup and fight through the gates as we did at the Arsenale.
The entrance is thicker with Frenchmen than the streets of Paris.
So we will climb the battlements.
They cannot be scaled. Pantasilea would know what to do. Maybe this is the end. I enter at dawn bearing gifts, and hope that coward spares her life.
Perché non ci ho pensato prima?
What did I say?
Call your men back to the barracks. I will explain there.
You better have something good. Fall back!
Nice. Yeah, so turns out sometimes the answer is smoke bomb. I'm very glad to know that.
Down or I shoot!
Oh, I'm not here. I'm not here. Shh, 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 shh. Silent as the night. Goodness. So what are everyone's dinner plans for tonight? I'm curious. My wife definitely put a pork loin in the oven, and I know that for sure because right now our one-bedroom apartment smells absolutely delicious. I'm sitting in the living room and it's like, ooh. So that's what we're having for dinner tonight. It smells so good. Ooh, let's talk to this architect about building up the aqueduct. Oh, that's a pretty cheap aqueduct too. Sweet.
Pleasure was all mine, Messere.
We're actually pretty lucky. Before all of current events happened, we just happened to get a probe thermometer for like cooking stuff in the oven and whatnot.
Well, the key thing is that you can use it
Yeah. Yeah, so we got like an electric probe thermometer so you can leave the part that tells you how hot it is outside the oven. And it even has an alarm, so when it hits a certain temperature you can just pull the meat out. Excuse me. And so, like, as things have been disappearing from, you know, store shelves, sometimes all that's left is, for example, a 9-pound pork loin, which we never would have cooked before, and now we're like, awesome. Throw a rub on it and throw it in the oven and just put a thermometer in it and wait for it to beep.
Hasn't he hurt me enough?
Sounds good to me. Oh, God.
What happened here?
Auguste, my beloved husband. He believes he owns this neighborhood.
I get the feeling we're about to go kill Auguste.
He once made signs for the shops in the district. But now he posts lies for the Borgia and hurts those who stand in his way.
Like you. Where is he?
He spends his days locked in his workshop. But I may know how to goad him out.
Lure Auguste Oberlin from his workshop by tearing down his propaganda, then locate and kill him with the hidden blade. Done.
Tear down
On
the
it.
signs he has posted throughout the district. His pride won't stand for it.
Grazie.
Yeah, I don't like this dude. Haha. Turns out he looks like a dwarf. Like a Lord of the Rings dwarf.
What would make a man of us?
There we go. Oh, goodness. Oh. Okay. Haha. I didn't realize there was going to be restricted territory here. That's going to make this a little more difficult. Okay. Oh goodness. People are gonna try to kill me. Here we go, let's run away. Oh, thank goodness, that was close. I find that singing about being hidden is really helpful. Super stealthy singing. That's right. See, I was talking, and they almost got me. But if I sing instead... Here we go. I'm not here and you don't see me. I'm not here, don't look around. I'm not behind you, there we go. Oh, it almost worked. Too bad. That was my favorite part of the song. There we go. You know what it reminds me of? I don't know if anyone's seen one of my favorite scenes in Big Hero 6, which is another excellent movie. Disney Pixar, thank you. There's one character in it, his name is Fred. He's like super fanboy, like he always wanted to be a like a superhero. And he's freaking hilarious. So throughout the movie, they're like trying to stay stealthy, and he's singing all about like they're going after the secret thing. Da 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 da. Almost time to get it. Da 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 da. Probably an emerald. Da 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 da. Anyway, it's the best secret, super stealthy stealth music, I think, in existence. Yeah. That's one that gets me as well. Big Hero 6. Nice. This is working better than I thought. Probably an emerald. Da, 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 da. There we go. Nice. Let's light it on fire. The building exploded. I don't know if anyone's seen. Okay, so Honeybee, you might appreciate this. I don't know if you know Lonely Island at all. I was reminded through a combination of this exploding, as well as thinking of Key and Peele and the Pirate song. Lonely Island is this awesome, hilarious group. I think they started on SNL.
I see him.
Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to kill him with my hidden blade, I think.
I want him dead.
Ow. I was about to kill him, and then I realized I don't have my hidden blade out. There we go. There we go. Requiescat in pace. There he is. Looks like Gimli. God, that beard represents like 20 years of not shaving. It's crazy. It's a commitment, y'all. Nice, and I got the synchronization. Awesome. I like that. So Lonely Island is they're a group that I'm pretty sure they were SNL, and they make music parodies, but like parodies of kinds of music, really. Not like Weird Al, where he chooses a song and then is like, I'm going to make a parody of that song. But they have some great songs, and they have like AAA artists, like famous music artists, come in and be guests, and I love it because they just are kind of making fun of themselves in the best way. So I highly recommend checking them out. But they have one song that's Cool Guys Don't Look at Explosions. It's all about how in all the movies the cool guys don't look at explosions. Shockingly. I know it sounds like it was going to be about something else, but... Alright, we got just a few minutes left here. We got like 6 minutes or so. So we are going to... Ooh. Love Lonely Island. I know. And you know what? They have some of their songs on Twitch Sings. Uh-oh. Some famous songs. I'm on a Boat. Shocking guest artist in that one, and it makes me laugh every time, and it makes me really appreciate T-Pain. They've also got, what is it, Jack Sparrow? Which you need to just watch to understand, because it is gorgeous. Michael Bolton exists in that. The thing is, anytime an artist appears on it, like with them, I like that artist far more for appearing with them. If they're willing to make fun of themselves in that way.
Your actions are truly noble. Allow my fury to strike with yours.
Well, come on. Oh, nope. That was close. I almost just shot him. And I meant to shoot him like that. There we go. I almost shot him, but the wrong way. Alright, so we've got just a few minutes left. I am going to... What did I say I was going to do? Ah, yes! Story mission. So I'm going to go to the Pigeon Coop. I'm going to get my assassins all set up. And then I'm going to do one story mission. And then I think we are done for the day. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope you have been having a good time. I've certainly been having a good time. It's been a fun day. Fun streaming day. Ah, sweet. And I got 30K in the bank. Obviously not the real bank, but still. Yeah. Alas. We actually played some Lonely Island goodness at our wedding. Most notably, I think we had Jack Sparrow and I'm on a Boat. Some of my assassins are getting pretty well equipped. Oh. Okay, who have I? There we go. Nice. Let's see, can I have... Yes, sweet. Level 1 assassin, you're gonna take that. %, I like that. Clean up. No, we are not strong enough for the cleanup mission, evidently. Barcelona. Are we strong enough for this? No. Ooh, you get silk if you do this one. And we're strong enough for it. That's nice. There we go. Alright, they are all off on missions. All my assassin children growing up.
So, you have a plan?
Once inside, your men can overpower the camp's patrols, correct?
Yes, but...
Especially if the patrols are taken completely by surprise.
Ma certo.
Then we need to liberate several suits of French armor. At dawn, we are going to walk right in.
Ah! Ezio Auditore! You are truly a man after my own heart. Magnifico!
I will get the armor.
My troops will gather it from the dead. We will then depart from the north, so as not to arouse suspicion. And Ezio, make sure to kill them without a fight. The armor has to stay clean.
Orchestrate the plan to fool the Baron de Valois by assassinating 20 French soldiers in the Roman ruins, allowing Bartolomeo's men to steal their armor. Do not be detected. Let's see how quickly we can do this. Soldiers killed 0 of 20. Good heavens. We got a lot of soldiers on the map. Alright. Start right there. Oh, this is totally a mission that would be perfect if I had some assassin recruits to help me. Unfortunately, I don't. Oh, this is not going to go well. Okay. Oh, you know what, though? Someone I know happens to have a crossbow with 20 bolts on it, and as I understand it, I need 20 dead bodies. This could work out rather perfectly. There's 2. I wish that my fast walk worked faster. Oh, I failed. Okay, you know what? Ah, goodness, what do I do? Alright, we're going to abort this menu. We're going to finish on a different memory because this one's going to take like 20 minutes. And that is not fair to my wonderful wife who put the pork loin in the oven and is waiting for me to log off. Alright, let's see. We need a different mission, and we need it now. Just like we need Kate and Leo. My poor wife, yeah. Yet again, every story today, my poor wife. All right, how about that? We've got a courtesan. We've got a courtesan assignment, so that should be taking a little bit less time. I want to end this stream on a high note, and preferably, again, one that doesn't take 20 minutes. I can't tell you how excited it makes me every time we finish one of our joint streams, and she's like, I want to play more. It has been years getting to that moment. But it brings me such joy. Ride like the wind. I need to name my horse. I don't know what I'm going to name my horse. I'm a little worried, as I've said before, to open it up to a poll, because whenever you open things like that up to a poll, the horse is going to end up being named like Horsey McHorseface. And it's not that I'm mad about that, it's just that, like, this horse is not Scottish or Irish. Horsey McHorseface, yep, there we go. Yeah. What did I tell you? It's okay. I also go through horses at like an unreasonable rate. So even if this one will just for fun, this one will be Horsey McHorseface. And we'll see how long it lasts. Ride like the wind, Horsey McHorseface. Yep. There we go. All right. Courtesan mission.
Buongiorno, Ezio. We are taught to seduce Roma's most powerful men, but not all of us have been able to resist their charms.
Uh-oh.
Follow Giulietta. I suspect she will lead you to her benefactor.
Old habits that follow to locate her benefactor and then kill him, assassinate him from a hiding spot. All right, we can make that happen. I believe in us. I'm so glad. For a second, I thought she was going to tell me that, like, one of the courtesans betrayed us and needed to be eliminated, and I was going to be like, oh, man. Are you serious? Like, this is the last thing I want to do. But no, kill her benefactor. I can do that. There she is. Oh, I should have known this was going to be a follow mission. If I had been thinking, I would have hired another group of courtesans to help me out with this. I'm not here. I'm not here. Don't worry, Giulietta. No need to think that I am anywhere near here. Ah, shoot, she's coming this way. Oh. Hello.
Kid.
There she is. Oh, I'm not here. Why is she just staring at me? God, she is. She's just staring at me. Okay, we need to do something else. Let's jump over here. There we go. Oh. Nice, there we go. I hate it. Sometimes, something like glitches and someone just gets caught stuck doing something. Or like your mission marker doesn't appear. Good heavens. That was a... Oh god, dinner smells so good. Alright, come on Julieta, take me to your benefactor so I can kill him. Let's hurry this up. Oh, that was close, I almost fell. Which is much less cool of a vibe. Earl, how long could it take to get to your benefactor? Might have been better off hunting the 20 soldiers. Oh, there he is. Nice. Oh, shoot. I'm not here, dude. There we go. I love that I'm clearly in the well next to him, but he doesn't notice. Alright, let's take care of business. Goodbye!
I did not know the bastardo was a traitor.
You are no longer welcome at the Rosa in Fiore.
There we go. And girl, if you're no longer a courtesan in this city, you are unfortunately no longer under the protection of Ezio. Alright. There we go. Ah, oh, goodness. Alright, it is 6 o'clock Pacific time. Thank you very much. I hope to see you next time. I am Angela. If any of y'all are just joining, I can't tell because I have my viewer count off always. But I'm Angela. I do this Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You can check the schedule below. My wife and I play on Thursdays and Saturdays as well. So check that out. I hope you had fun. I had plenty of fun playing with you and talking to you. And be sure to follow and turn on those notifications so that you get notified when I play. That way you can come chat, come hang out. I think that's it. All right. Y'all take care and stay safe.